please join me in thanking moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas who supported you along the way. This is a great moment for the University of Florida and for all of you. And today, I join with everyone at CALS, IFAS, and UF in celebrating that we get the honor of coming together to welcome a whole bunch of new Gator grads. CALS is one of the nation's most comprehensive and top agricultural colleges, and you are leaving today with an incredible diversity of degrees and career paths before you. So I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for devoting yourselves to these important callings in agriculture, in natural resources, and in the life sciences. These things are essential. This stuff is real work. I grew up in Nebraska, and my first job at age 7 was walking beans, which is really just Nebraskans' way of saying weeding a bean field. Eventually, I was allowed to graduate to detasseling corn, and what that meant was a bunch of kids who didn't have sufficiently formed frontal lobes to go to bed on time would find out every morning for 5 weeks in July that 4 a.m. still arrived at 4 a.m. and we would bike down to the baseball fields where we would get on a bus and be bussed out to cornfields where we'd spend hours detasseling the key rows of corn to prevent self-pollination. It was exhausting, wet and muddy in the morning, and climbing to 100 degrees by noon. It was terrible. The corn leaves that brushed against you would give you corn rash with rows that are sharp as little paper cuts about every 5 seconds. It was terrible, and it was awesome. It was a rite of passage. And today, this commencement, which is a weird term, right? This is the end of your time at the University of Florida, and we call it commencement, which is, this is no longer about yesterday. It's no longer about the exams that you finished last week. This is the beginning of the future. This is the beginning of you giving back. This is the beginning of you commencing the next step of your lives. In all the industries that you're entering into, you know that hard work, grit, determination, and smarts aren't optional. They're required for where you're headed. And our hope is that your time here as students and for your future, as you will remain students, as you will remain lifelong learners in agriculture that is going to be constantly transformed, this place will have begun the foundational work of preparing you for the life you have to do as lifelong learners. Innovation is going to keep transforming your fields in Florida and across the globe, and the pace of change is only going to increase. But whether you're headed into farming, ranching, producing, managing an operation, conserving our natural resources, or running a startup, teaching, communicating, researching, or becoming an entomologist, what lies ahead for you is opportunity and service. You're going to have the opportunity to bring AI and big data into work that historically has been thought of as age-old and timeless. You're going to have the opportunity to use the dynamism of this great state to springboard your work and your research. Opportunity to build, grow, and develop. Opportunity to share your knowledge and grit with the generations yet to come. Our world needs a Silicon Valley of agriculture, and we want to make sure that that's in Florida. Built by you and for Gators to come. Your class won't just feed the world, but you will do so in extraordinary new ways that also help ensure that we steward our natural resources well and preserve this state as one of the most beautiful in the nation in which to live, work, and raise families. Florida has many advantages, of course. You can't grow citrus or birth a calf in 80-degree February weather back in the Missouri River Valley. But you get to do that here. With your CALS education, you are well prepared for today's careers, and you are committed to lifelong learning for tomorrow's careers, what Dean Turner regularly calls society ready to address the known challenges and the unknown challenges. And as you head out to pursue the future, we hope that you will come back to this campus often. We want you to know that you are always welcomed in this community. We want you to stay engaged with UF as lifelong Gators, and we want you to continue learning and innovating and absorbing what is taught here and bringing back for our future students. Thank you, congratulations, and go Gators.